Hello all and welcome to this review for the newly released LEGO Speed Champions NASCAR Next Gen Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 number 76935. Now, the price to go up, this was $35 Canadian, so I'm assuming like $30 USD. And while the price did go up, what I found, what struck me right away was how meaty the build was and all the extra pieces. So like usually Speed Champions comes in a couple of bags. This one had 4 bags. And so right away as I was building it, I see there was more meat to this than usual releases. And indeed, yeah, 328 pieces is more. This is compared to like the Ferrari Champione that we had previously. That was 261 pieces. So it's a very big jump in piece count. And what's fun about Speed Champions is that because it's such a compact build, having more pieces mean that it does increase the building experience. And this has some awesome building experiences. I really liked it. I'll show you a few. That's both a positive and a negative part. I'll take the box out of the way for now. Now, the positive part is the fact that you are building very in intricate ways that you would never think of. Like it's at different angles all the time, and you're rotating your build as you're doing it. So that's very fun. However, you don't see it. So for example, we'll look at the back here. There is this really interesting building technique here they do on both sides where you're using pieces and connecting them like what's I'll show you what I'm referring to. So you have pieces like this that will connect to, we'll say something like this or whichever, but you wouldn't think of doing it usually. And then it'll end up like to have a brick stick out so that then you can put this in. However, the final result, you can see here that's just all a wash. It doesn't actually, it looks like, how do I say this? It looks like a very basic outcome. You end up with a basic outcome by using a very intricate kind of technique of getting there. I don't know if I'm getting our point across, but but you don't see how intricate the building to get to this was because of how basic the final shape is. And of course, it's also washed out by the fact that you have a bunch of stickers to give you all the detail, which is also too bad. And I really like it when you have the brick built headlights. However, what this does have, and you see it here, is it has that kind of spoiler that you have in back, this very clear plastic spoiler using pieces that I've never seen before, these pieces here. So to achieve that look, so even though the back is kind of basic, you have this protruding, and that at the angle is why you need all those extra building techniques. So that's the look you get for the race car version of the Camaro. Now that's not a point of contention I have. How can I say this? I'm obviously judging the toy on its own merit, but it's kind of too bad when I look in the back and the picture they give me is a Camaro I would have much rather build. Being a Transformers fan, and this channel, as you see, is like half Transformers reviews, half LEGO reviews. The Camaro is a big part of the Transformers culture, and it would have been really cool to have that Camaro being built instead of a NASCAR one, especially since it being NASCAR means there's a whole bunch of more stickers, and I have a really tough time with the stickers in Speed Champions. Now, about the stickers, luckily, I think this one's actually pretty good. So I'll show you what we got. Yeah, there's a lot of stickers here, but they didn't feel egregious in terms, I mean, I don't mind using them for details. What I don't like is when a sticker, and you'll see this in all my reviews, is when a sticker kind of clashes with what the car is trying to evoke in terms of color pattern. And that was like really apparent with the BMWs, for instance. However, in this one, because the whole point is that there's a faded look going from one color to the other, I think the stickers actually really help, and they're necessary for this. And I didn't feel the need to cut around the edges as I usually do. I only did it for these two, and I'll show you on the sides. For the rest, though, I was actually very okay with it. Many of them, let's say it's black on black or purple on purple, so that's no issues there. You have the teal on teal, and while yes, the teal doesn't necessarily match the brick, you can actually just take the flames closer to where the yellow brick is, so it actually just looks fine. It looks like it's just onto the next piece. And whatever break you have is the same break you'd have, just the fact that it's Lego pieces. So no issues there. Same thing with here are the flames in the front. Flames on the side too. And like I'm showing you, at first I thought I'd have to maybe do it but you can see it actually, it looks really good. right? At this angle, at that angle, looks fine. They're not using the stickers to make up details, like for example the remaining windows going down. That's really bad, because then it ends up being like broken off and you can't even tell it's a window anymore. But in this case, it's just for extra details to help blend the colors, and I think it all works really, really, really well. So in that case, very happy with the outcome of all that. All right, so stickers, no problem, I'm okay with. Sure, the only ones I did feel the need to use the contours was this one here, because if you don't use it, it doesn't feel like you're going from the black and you're getting a nice like triangular shape at the bottom. It just cuts off. In this case, you see it works fine. I did it here too. So that's the only one that I felt the need. The rest were good. Now about the headlights, I believe Lego was, really heard the fact that we really hated using stickers for headlights. So in this case, while it's not a built headlight, it's not a sticker either. These are all printed. So these are all printed pieces. I think it worked fine. There's another printed piece here. And that was very cool too. That's about, oh yeah, and of course the other prints are the on the hubcaps or the covers for the wheels, which are really cool, and the wheels themselves are very nice. That's all good here. Let's see, oh yes, so I talked about the back for the building techniques, which get a bit washed out because of how basic the back shape looks like. The front though, the front was a thing of genius. There's these new pieces, at least pieces that I've never seen before, and I'll show them to you. Here they are. This here, and what this does is it lets you do this really cool shape. Like when I saw this in the instructions, I felt like I was in Lego heaven. So you have all these different shapes, but by putting them all together, you have to get to have this smooth idea. So like it's basically replicating. I'm sure there's maybe a piece that would be like this, or maybe of smaller dimensions, right? That you can have. But instead, by having this, you're able to have this kind of flat, smooth surface and extend it. Of course, you see all the different little pieces go into it, but still, I think it worked really, really well. That's something that we could never have before. So I was very impressed with this technique. It felt like a bit like a jigsaw puzzle type of thing, but a really, really neat end result. Like I say, it's smooth all around. I think it does a good job to evoke that Camaro shape. But however, I'm less familiar with this part here, and that's more of the sports car type thing. Being Canadian, I'm not NASCAR. I'm not huge on NASCAR, but still, I had a good time with this building experience. Now, I also like I find that there's a lot of tinted bricks used here and all throughout. So you have, like I said, you have at least a semblance of like a brick built window going all throughout the back. And I much prefer that towards the stickers. I think it's well done. You see the inside a little bit, like it's tinted. I find that well done too. All that's good. Now we're going to open it up, show you the inside. You do have the cage. And you have another little sticker here for the dashboard. And you have a seat as well. Now I'm going to take our friend minifigure here. I'll show you him a little bit, then we'll put him inside. So this is him. I do find the face kind of cute. It looks very classic Lego. There is not much to talk about though, as a standard Chevrolet NASCAR shirt or jersey, whatever you may call it, uniform, right? And let's see, where did I put, there you go. I'm gonna put his helmet on. Now we're gonna put him inside. Here you go. So yeah, fits well. No problems there. And here's how it looks like closed up. Okay, so this is the car. Like I said, amazing building experience. I mean, I would have preferred a standard, normal Camaro than what we got here with NASCAR. But for the effect, I think it's fine. The stickers are okay too. I have no issues there. And overall, you get a Camaro, you get a good building experience. I couldn't necessarily ask for more with what I was given. And the price point I find fair for this. That's my review. I wish you all... Oh wait, before that, I forgot. Before wishing all my very best, I just want to point something out. While there is no issue with the car itself or any of that stuff, there is an issue with the instructions. I want to point it out. So on page 25, for some reason, Lego made a rather big mistake in the instructions. So you have a a segment being built here. This is the underside of the car. And when it comes to showing you how to put it in, this is just floating around. This is actually supposed to be under it. So if you're wondering what the hell am I doing here, don't do anything. Just take whatever segment you built and just bring it down onto it. Ignore this part. Okay, just bring it all down and it's gonna work out. So that was odd. It took me like a minute to figure out what was going on there. But that's it. And that's basically my only real complaint with the set. So in other words, no complaints regarding the toy itself. Well, I wish you all the very best and take care. Bye.